Hello everyone and welcome to a new playthrough for the channel, Animal Crossing New Horizons. Game came out just yesterday, but I already want to do a playthrough of it. I wanted to do a playthrough of this game for a while actually, and especially given the current state of the world, I feel like now is a project that I really want to do. Basically a way that we can all be together and be comfortable despite what's happening in our world right now, and I feel Animal Crossing is a pretty good game at accomplishing that. Oh, but I definitely don't want to waste time on this title screen because there's so much we're going to need to go over. So, before we get into it though, I do need to say that this is not going to be like a game starting new. I am technically on day 2 or 3. I think the game considers me at day 3. I'll explain why later. But, I thought about restarting my village just to, like, have it be brand new for the channel, but, I ended up getting, like, 2 tarantulas and, like, some cool villagers that'll hopefully be coming, so, I don't want to restart. But, I'll try my best to explain what happens on day 1/2, while integrating it into this also being kind of a tutorial for the rest of the game. So, let's jump into it. Hello everyone, this is Tom Nook. It's 8:37 a.m. this happy Saturday, March 21st, 2020. Now, for today's news. Some stunning news just in. We're moving forward with construction of the Ambrosia Museum. Neither GLaDOS nor I imagined we'd be getting ready to build a museum on his very first day on the island. We're very grateful for everyone's cooperation. Anywho, we've started construction for the museum at the very spot where GLaDOS had his tents. So sorry to inconvenience you all like this today. 'Tis a shame to suspend your scientific endeavors. However, I hope having our splendid new museum completed by tomorrow will make up for this little setback. That was a little message GLaDOS asked me to pass on to you all of that. Yeah. Also, my staff Timmy and Tommy opened up their new shop today. It's a small shop, but they'll change stock daily and carry a selection of goods sure to better your island life. Come by from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily, and if the store is closed, simply use their drop-off boxes. Oh wow, that's actually pretty cool. Okay. One more thing. To celebrate the opening of the shop, we've added a new catalog service to Nook Shopping. The catalog lets customers see a record of items they've obtained or purchased. Any mass-marketed items can be ordered directly through the catalog, so make good use of it. Now then, with all that said, I hope everyone takes advantage of the new Nook's Cranny. By the way, whenever we cover big island developments like this, we'll hold a special commemorative ceremony afterward. We'd like as many folks as possible to take part, so stop by Resident Services if you're interested. Oh dear, never fails. Of course, this would happen right in the middle of broadcast. One moment please. Hello, this is Tom Nook from Nooking, yes. What? Getaway package? Why, yes, of course! And that's all for today's island-wide broadcast. So sorry to put you on hold. Allow me to give you a full overview of that. Wow. That's okay, okay. We got a lot of things to cover already now. So let's start with the mail then. Okay, so we got... Oh yeah, I ordered this from Nook Mileage Program. I'll show that off. Nook Shopping. Mr. KK? Wait, what? Hold on. Wait, let me read this again. We wish to express our gratitude for your continued use of the Nook Stop and the Nook Mileage Program. This item you claimed via our redemption service is attached to this message. Thank you. Wait, then what was the other... I'll figure it out. Congratulations. To celebrate your new addition to your home, please accept a small gift. You will need a convenient electronic appliances in your upgraded home. Yeah, so, like, I already have, level 2 house already. Let's see, I'll be heading to your island every Sunday morning to sell my precious turnip. Just the way... Oh, Daisy May's the new turnip. That is one thing I look forward to, is it seems like they got a lot of new characters to replace the older ones. Anyway, let's see here. Oh yeah, I ordered this knapsack because I wanted to check something. Yeah, you can order KK music, which I'll show off later, and a vacuum cleaner. Okay. Okay, so where should we start? Okay, so, as you can see, I've been decorating my outside here. So this is how it looks now, and I guess I can show briefly what the inside of my house looks like. And yeah, one great thing is you can have your house on the beach now, so you can have beachfront property. Oh yeah. So this is like the level 2 home. So when you start the game, you start off with a tent, obviously. And then after you pay your debt to Tom Nook, well, okay, so he sells you for the debt, or you can pay with Nook Miles, which is something I'll explain later. But after that, you can build the first level house, and then you'll get straddled with a debt of 98,000. And after you pay it off, you have another option to build your house up again. And that's, so now I have a debt of 198,000. But anyway, let's talk to Gulliver here. Who's at the helm? Just give me 5 more minutes. Okay, so for Gulliver, basically what you need to do is talk to him multiple times in a row to wake him up. Later, someone put salt in this water. This is nyam nyam nyam. Come on now, hurry up. Weigh anchor, check its blood pressure. Who's your provider? Nyam nyam. Hurry up, wake up. Snurf snurf. Sorry fellas, already licked all the cookies. Had to. Test for rate. Ew. Come on. There we go. Do you have my pickled herring pizza? I already tipped online, so... Wait, I don't see a pizza. Where am I? Who are you? Who am I? Oh, hang on. I'm none Oliver than Gulliver, a seafaring seagull of the 7 seas. Were you the one who kept nudging me just now? Thanks for the wake-up call. Those tasty hallucinations tend to sneak up on me. Can you find in your heart to forgive this waterlogged bird brain? I'm reading your vacant expression as a yes. Guess I dozed off and tumbled overboard again. That's an endearing character trait of mine. My crewmates love it when I slip over the bow. Ha! Don't worry, the fellows will be here to rescue me in no time. Got an ace on my wing, you see? Oh, wow. I'll just call for help using my handy-dandy, oh my gosh! My handy-dandy communicator's broken. This isn't handy or dandy. Ah, sardines, it's all cracked and busted. Looks like it's missing a few communicator parts, too. That means I'll have to wait for my crew to find me on their own. That could take a while. I've only got enough nautical points to last for a couple hours. I'm begging you here, will you look for my communicator parts, please? Sure. Oh, thank you. Your heart must be almost as big as your head. The communicator parts are probably buried in the sand somewhere. I'm just missing 5 parts. If you'll find them, I'll try and cram them back in here. I'm sure my crewmates are looking for me, so I better stay here and watch for the boats. I'll leave the searching to you. I believe in you, partner. I don't have much of a choice. Okay, so that's new. So in Animal Crossing New Leaf, whenever you encountered Gulliver, you would wake him up as you did before, but he would then give you a quiz. He would tell you this place he was trying to go, and he'd describe it. And he'd be describing a country in the real world, and you have to tell him the correct country. If you told him the correct country, he would leave it, and in a few days he would send you a letter with basically a scaled model of an iconic landmark of the country. So, for example, I think for Egypt, he would send you a model of the Sphinx. But in this game, apparently you need to find his parts. So that'd be interesting. Okay, so next... Okay, we'll talk to one of our villagers. Louie. So, do you know about reactions? I mean, like, when you feel full of joy and your body just starts moving on its own, like I'm doing now? Okay, that was kind of weird, but that's reactions for you. They're all about getting emotions across. Want to try reactions for yourself? Hit ZR, do enough, and BAM! There's your stretch for the day. I'm going to tell everyone to show you their favorite reactions too, so be sure to ask around. Hoo-hoo-ha! Now I can use reactions. So yeah, so in previous game, or rather in New Leaf, you had to talk to Dr. Shrunk, but now they're here. So we got Delight, and we have other ones as well. So yeah, So there's that. And that was Louis. He was one of our two starting... That was one of our two starting villagers. When you start the game with two villagers who will be joining you. One of them here is Louis, and the other one who hopefully we'll see later is Pashmina. Good morning. How about it? Hoo-ha! Did that wake you up? I gotta be honest. Kinda sad that Timmy and Tommy aren't selling out of that tin anymore. Hoo-ha! That place was decked out with all sort of secret hideouts. It was cool. But I get it. You have to move on. So I'm gonna be extra pumped for what they'll do with their own store. And yet, it is something. You don't start with the store or the museum in this game. You actually have to build them. For the store, I don't exactly know the criteria for it. I just kind of walked into this tent one day and they were talking about it. But after you talk to them about it, you are given a project where you have to collect 30 lumber of each kind and 30 iron ore, which I'll once again go over later. Over here, we have the museum that's under construction, because you don't start with the museum. So what you have to do is, at the beginning of the game, you have to talk to Tom Nook, and he'll give you DIY projects for a net and a fishing rod, or something along those lines, and you have to bring him 5 specimens. After that, he'll call bladders, and bladders will come the next day, and then you have to bring bladders, 15 more specimens, and then he'll go on the construction and make the museum. So that's how you do that. And up here, we have our other starting villager, Pashmina. Yo, kidders, what's the word? I just sprang awake this morning. No idea why. I think jet lag just does funny things to me, kidders. So yeah, so those are our 2 starting villagers. And I invited 2 other villagers who will hopefully be joining us. As you saw at the end of the opening scene right there with Tom Nook. Some people called them, so hopefully they'll be coming soon. So, next thing I want to go over is our smartphone. So, currently my smartphone has 10 apps, I believe, yes. So, we're going to go over them as they become more relevant. But first we're going to go over Nook Miles Plus. So, when you start the game, you only have Nook Miles. And so, Nook Miles is basically like the badge system from Animal Crossing New Leaf. You will have these different challenges that they want you to tackle. And when you finish them, you will get points for them. And so there are some that are easy, like this is the one you get for starting the game, essentially. But then there's ones for these. Catch 500 fish, and it's going to go up more and more in how much you need to do. So yeah. So we got Dream House. A home that you build yourself gives you greater livability. It's on a whole other level. I'll give Nook Miles to those who build or expand their home to taste the good life. So you see, you're going to get more miles as you expand your house more. And so every time you get a new level, or you just get an achievement in general, you will get 2 title keywords which can be used on your passport to basically be like your title. And you'll also get Nook Miles. So we got that, and we got Reaction Ruler. You learn the reaction. Let's celebrate this momentous occasion with Nook Miles. Reactions help you express yourself, so it's a good idea to learn them. And there we go. And after you do your first home upgrade, you'll be given these Nook Mile Plus. Basically what these are constantly circulating. So like for example, if I watered 8 flowers like it says here, I would get 200 because of the 100 times 2. I get 200 Nook Miles, and then this will disappear, and then a 5th one will show up in its place. So basically it's basically like the cat coupons in New Leaf, and these should be constantly cycling through. So if I do come up with them, I will do them, but like I'm not gonna go out of my way to do them on screen. I'll probably just do those off screen, but that's basically how they work. Okay, so that's a really good amount of stuff I've explained. So let me dig this up. So when you dig stuff up on the ground, that's how you're gonna be finding the fossils in this game. And funny enough, you don't start with a shovel either. You need to have bladders come to your island before you can get the shovel. So if you're playing a game and you haven't gotten bladders yet and you can't find the shovel, that's why. So I guess the first thing we want to do is look for, what's his name? There we go. Gulliver's communication parts. So what happened right there was you saw sand was like being erupted from the ground. So for now, there's going to be communication parts, but normally, I'll show it off, but normally, if you were to dig up a sand hole like that, what would happen instead is you will dig up something called a manila clam, and manila clams can be used as bait. Let's first get all the parts, and we'll explain things as they come along, just because there's so much to explain. But okay, so while we're doing this, I guess I might as well ask how all of you are doing. Like I said, given the current state of the world, I do heavily encourage all of you to be, commenting in the comment section. Just, tell me how your day is. Like, I legitimately do care. And, it's now's a really good time to be talking with each other about all the things that are going on, obviously we don't know each other, but I like to put it out there that, if you ever do need someone to talk to, I can be there for you if you want me to be. And okay, here we go. Manila clam. Manila's my favorite flavor of clam. So with manila clams, you can do a special DIY recipe. I'm going to save DIY recipes for later, actually, because that's another big mechanic that we needed some time to go over. So first, let's take care of this. Hey, did you find them? Oh, that's them. Those are definitely my communicative parts. Come here, you little troublemakers. Alright, the pieces are crammed back in here. Let's see if this thing can send a message. Ahoy there, crew. It's me, your brother from another... Oh, wow, I love that one. I'm gonna steal that, actually. So listen, it happened again. He swing by to pick me up. Sending my coordinates now. Gulliver out, over and out. There, that should do it. You're the best. Thanks for all your help. I promise to return the favor. Be sure to check your mail in a few days. I'm gonna send you something that'll knock your flippers off. Just make sure you put some flippers on before you open it, okay? I'm saved. Nothing to do now but pace back and forth for the next few hours. Better get started. And there we go. And that's probably a Nook Miles achievement. Yeah, so there are some achievements that we knew about from the beginning of the game, and then there's some that you will only be revealed after you actually achieve the first step in it. When you come across someone in trouble on the beach, you help them, setting a fine example for all the island residents. Such kindness will surely find its way back to you. So you see, we need to run into Gulliver now 9 more times. Same thing here for Wisp, who seems like he has a pretty different purpose in this game, but hopefully we'll go over him tonight, maybe. But okay. So, what should we do next? Okay, here we go. Let me look at the Nook Miles Plus, and then we can see what we need to go over next. Okay, yeah. So let's go over DIY projects now, actually. So, the better place to go over it is in Nook's tent, because you don't start with your own DIY bench at the start of the game. You need to actually build one for yourself. So we're going to go into the residential center. Well, hello there, Ty. And in case you're wondering, yes, that is my real name. But anyway, your home is much roomier, yes? It's nice to have even a little extra space. Which brings us to the cost of your remodel. That'd be 198,000 bells. Ah, yes. Please make your payments using the Nook Stops ABDP feature, as you've done before. As always, I've been ever so nice doing business. It's been ever so nice doing business. Well, I made him sound so arrogant. Yes, yes. Okay, so let's get started with the center. So this is a special kind of like reuse box. I think things will just randomly show up in here and you can just take them. I think it has one other purpose, but I can't remember off the top of my head. Anyway, if you talk to Tom Nook... Ah, Ty, good to see you. Oh, hold the phone? No, you hold the phone. Someone's calling. Hello, you've reached Nook Inc. Oh, you saw our ad. I see. Yes, of course. Don't worry about a thing. We can set up your getaway package to include a lovely furnished home. Oh, no, not at all. We'll set up your move-in date at a later time. No trouble at all. I just need to draw up the proper contracts. Understood. We will get back to you very soon. Thank you. Ty, sorry to keep you waiting. I suppose you overheard that call I just got. For some time now, I've been advertising the Ambrosia getaway package. And what did you know? Out of the blue, we have 3 interested... Oh. Okay. Huh. Yes, it's quite wonderful. Thank you. Wonderful except for one minor little detail. None of our applicants are too fond of the notion of sleeping in tents, you see. I'm afraid I got caught up in the excitement of persuading them to move here, and I may have promised them fully furnished homes. Yeah, 3 homes, setting aside the land, preparing all the furnishing. It's just too much for one raccoon. But, Ty, here you are in my hour of need. It most certainly must be fate. Would you help me get these homes prepared, all 3 of them? Of course, I will have to give you a good and proper thank you for your assistance. You gonna pay me? No. Of course I will. Thank you so much. I'll never forget this. Oh, you're going to need some top secret instructions. When you're ready, come talk to me. Use the phrase, what should I do? Agent Nook out. Oh, this is fun. Okay, so we'll do that in a moment, because actually I don't even know this mechanic. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of that I'm going to be learning alongside all of you. But here we have the DIY bench. So we're going to move into Let's Craft. And so you eventually will be able to craft your own simple DIY bench so you can do it yourself. But we have a bunch of stuff we're able to build here. This is how you're going to be building your tools. And yes, tools have a degradation system to them akin to Breath of the Wild. And so eventually your tools will just break after a certain number of uses, so you'll have to craft a new one. And yeah, so I will be going over, like, I'm kind of starting to figure out how I will be going over this, but I will be showing off how to get all the basic resources at least. So that way you can craft on your own, because a lot of these are randomly generated how you're going to get them. Like, for example, there's no guarantee you're going to get a shell bed eventually, because I found this randomly. And there's no guarantee you'll get this, for example. So I will at least go over how to get all the basic resources. But that's DIY put very, very basically. I will be showing off ones that I am making later on, though. Here we have the Nook Stop. So it has 3 purposes simultaneously. Yeah, so it's saying I have been playing 3 days in a row. So what happened was, I started playing this game yesterday when it came out at 12:30 in the morning. So yeah, I had no life. But anyway, the game considers, I think, somewhere between 6 and 8, the game switches over to what it considers the new day. So technically, this is day 3 for me, whereas for most people, this is probably day 2. But anyway, you can redeem Nook Miles. We could do Nook Shopping, or we could do ABD. We'll start with ABD because it's the quickest. ABD is where you'll do your loans, and you can also put stuff in the bank. With the bank, it is however much money you had at the end of the month, you will get interest on it. And so there's that. And loan repayment is pretty straightforward. I need to repay $198,000, which we may be able to accomplish today. I'm not sure, but we'll take care of that later. So that's ABD. Next, we're going to go to Nook Shopping. Nook Shopping is basically, so when you start the game, you just have the special goods thing here. So every day, these items are randomly generated. So you get 1 KK song, which is super powerful, because KK songs originally were very hard to get. So I will be getting this, actually. And then you can also get a bunch of random items that are included overall. I may get the outdoor hat, not sure though. But those are there for the entire day. Anyway, so now we have a catalog for all the furniture items that we've ever encountered. We have one for all the clothes that we've encountered. And one for all the housing items we've encountered. But there are some things that are restricted, like fossils, because you need to dig up fossils yourself. You know, do your own work. And then you can also use keywords to do stuff. And that's basically that. And last but not least, we have Redeem Nook Miles. So, when you get Nook Miles, you can get various stuff. The special thing, I can't show it off because I already redeemed it, but there are a couple things that I already got from here. I got top 8, I think it's cool hairstyles. So you see the hairstyle that I have right now, that's what you get with those points. I think it's 2,000 or 3,000 points for that. Another thing, when you start the game, you only have 20 slots of inventory. As you see, I have 30. Another thing you can get for 5,000 points is an expanded inventory, which is like 10 more slots, which basically is a requirement. I don't care who you are, you're getting that. So there's that. And then for 800 points, you get something called the tool wheel, which if I'm going to step outside real quickly. So with the tool wheel, what happens is, whenever it feels like loading. There we go. So with the tool wheel, you press up on the D-pad, and it'll pull up the tool wheel with all your tools in it. Or at least 8 of them. And basically you pull it up, and then you can just... It's basically a quick select. So instead of having to press left and right on the D-pad to go through a cycle of tools, you just press up and quickly switch over. It's pretty cool. But yeah, the expanded inventory one is I'm basically going to make it required of you. Like, I can't physically force you to do it, but I'm effectively forcing you to do it. But anyway, let's head back in and let's talk to Tom Nook about setting up those homes, because I've actually never seen this before, so I want to do it now. Ah, Ty, hello. What would you like to talk to me about? I'm all ears. Oh, okay. We're almost 30 minutes in, so... Yeah, so we're actually going to do the house thing on the next episode. So what's going to be... Because there's so much we need to go over today, this is actually going to be a part... There's going to be 2 parts to this episode. One that I'm going to release earlier, and then the other one I'll be releasing later. So we're going to end it off today by holding a ceremony. Well, end this part by holding a ceremony. Oh, you want to take part in a ceremony time? Right now, we'd like to celebrate the completion of Nook's Cranny. Interested? I sure am. Splendid. Let's get started. Okay then. I did not expect this. You see, I put Nook's Cranny here because I thought I wanted it all close together, but I didn't realize, it'd be doing this, so I apologize for this. Now then, welcome to our... Can I change the camera? No, I can't. Welcome to our dedication ceremony honoring Ambrosia's brand new Nook's Cranny. Thank you. Ambrosia truly started out as a deserted island. There simply wasn't much here, but now, it's slowly beginning to develop thanks to the tireless efforts of, well, everyone really. I'd like to ask Timmy and Tommy to say a few words as representatives of the new Nook's Cranny. Timmy, Tommy, if you would, please. Thank you, Ambrosia. Because of you, we've opened a proper shop. My brother and I will work hard to make it the best shop, and I hope we can count on your business. Yes, thank you both. Next, a few words from someone who made many valuable contributions towards seeing Nook's Cranny built. Of course, I mean Ty, our resident representative. Anything to add? Woo! I always loved that expression. That's probably one of my favorite expressions in the game, actually. Yes, indeed. Thank you for your heartfelt and encouraging sentiments there, Ty. Everyone, please get ready to join me in bringing the ceremony to a close. Also, those wishing to take a commemorative photo should get ready to press that button. Yes, well then. With hope for our continued growth and to celebrate Ambrosia's beautiful Nook's Cranny, hooray! Thank you all. This should conclude our ceremony. Please do take care on your way home. Okay, so that's it for this part, but like I said, we're going to be going back for a second part later today, because we got so much to go over. We need to build new houses, we need to visit Nook's Cranny, we need to... We'll go over some... Well, I'll figure out some other stuff to go over. Oh yeah, we need to show off the airport as well. We got plenty to do. So I'm going to be ending it off here, but I'm going to see you guys in what's actually going to be like a few minutes for me, and probably an hour or 2 for you. So see you all soon.